What's up, guys? So today we're going to be doing another review. This time it's going to be on the TST Industries integrated taillight. Let's get started. So the thing with me in aftermarket parts, what I want them to do and accomplish, I want them to fit as well as stock, and I want them to function as well, if not better than stock. So when I'm looking at these, what I want them to do is I want them to be just as bright as stock, if not better than stock, and then obviously with fitting, I want them to fit just like stock. So when I was in the process of doing it, when I was putting it all together, it took me about an hour and a half. It was actually the first time that I had ever taken the tail off of my bike, so I was kind of just taking my sweet time with it, making sure that I didn't break anything, and just kind of just making sure that I did it all correctly. So today what I did is I'm actually going to be testing the two together. I'm going to be putting the taillight kind of side by side and back to back to kind of show you the difference between stock and aftermarket. I'm going to be doing it against the daytime and against the nighttime. So today we're going to start off with the nighttime footage, and it's going to be the stock form of it. So let's take a look there. Now I'm just going to pump the brake lever a few times, that way I can kind of show you the brightness levels of it. And then when we switch over to the aftermarket, you can kind of see, the first thing that I noticed was that the idle taillight, if you will, was brighter than stock. But when you kind of put them side by side, you can tell that. But when you end up actually squeezing the brakes and you're on the brakes, it seems like the brake brightness is pretty similar, maybe too close to call somebody else a winner over the other, but definitely the idle taillight is brighter on the TST Industries. Like I said, that was one of the first things that I noticed. And then we're going to get a more of a close-up picture here of the taillight from TST, and nice and bright. Like I said, the thing with it, it's an integrated taillight, so it has its turn signals in, left and right. And then next we're going to be switching over to daylight footage. So on the left we got TST, and on the right we got the stock. I could barely tell the difference between them during the daylight. It seems like the brightness level when you're on the brakes is just about the same. The only difference that I could really tell was just that one had turn signals and one didn't. And then this is a more close-up picture, so you can kind of see what's going on. So basically overall, in conclusion, the taillight fits as well as stock. To me, I was able to get it put in there and everything back the way that it should have been. And then the brightness levels, to me, I'm very happy with them. And it was funny, on the last video I asked a few people if they could go over and like their TST fan page on Facebook. That would be awesome, and they did end up getting quite a few likes from it. And there's also a few people that wrote on their page was like, "Hey, MizShift sent me here," and I thought that was really cool. And so the thing that I raved about in my last video is that they're really, really interactive with people. So if you write on their wall or send them a private message, usually they get back to you pretty quickly. When I looked on their last, it looked like they had responded to everybody just, "Hey, welcome to the Facebook page, glad to see you here," that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to just kind of reiterate that they do have really good customer service, and that was one of the things that I look at when I look at a company. I don't mind maybe paying a little more if they got customer service, but I mean, and that's not trying to say that TST Industries prices are above anybody else's by any means. I'm just saying that to me, customer service is really important, and they kind of came through when it came to that direction. So, in conclusion, like I was saying earlier, fits really well, functions really well, great customer service. If you're interested in anything like this, you can head to their website where they sell all this kind of stuff. They're mainly for sport bikes. If you don't have a sport bike, or if you're just interested in that kind of stuff, still check them out to see if they've got the stuff that you need. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.